here from the Next Issue Podcast. Today's video is a review of King Richard. This is a new movie out from Warner Brothers, which is now playing in theaters, and also you can watch it on HBOMax. The 2021 film is rated PG-13. It has a runtime of 2 hours and 24 minutes, and overall, it covers the story of Venus and Serena Williams and their father, Richard Williams. This movie shows us a look at how tennis superstars Venus and Serena Williams became who they are after the coaching from their father. Armed with a clear vision and a brazen 78-page plan, Richard Williams is determined to write his daughters, Venus and Serena Williams, into history. Training in Compton, California's neglected tennis courts, rain or shine, the girls are shaped by their father's unyielding commitment and their mother's balanced perspective and keen intuition, defying the seemingly insurmountable odds and prevailing expectations laid before them based on the true story that will inspire the world. So this is a sports biopic. I really like sports biopics. I'm a big fan of just going back and taking a look at somebody that is in history, like a real person. And even though sometimes it's a romanticized or embellished retelling of their story, I still find it very interesting. This is directed by Reynaldo Marcus Green, written by Zach Balin, and as of the recording of this video, it has a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes with the critics, 98% with the audience. I wholeheartedly agree with those scores. To me, this was a welcome addition to the sports biopic genre. Let's go through the cast, and then we'll go a little bit into the actual review of the movie. So Will Smith plays Richard Williams. Aljuni Ellis plays Oracene Brandy Williams, who is the Venus and Serena's mom. Sania Sidney plays Venus Williams. Demi Singleton plays Serena Williams. Tony Goldwyn plays Paul Cohen, who was one of the coaches early on, and John Bernthal plays Rick Mackey, I think, who is also another coach of Venus and Serena. So yeah, the story, I think, overall is very well paced. We don't dwell on any one thing too much, but we also give the story enough time to have emotional beats. I think Will Smith has a great performance, but even then, even though he's so great, the young actors who play Sydney and Venus and Serena, they do a fantastic job to keep up with Will Smith. One of the most welcome additions to this story, though, was seeing the portrayal of their mom as well. I think Ellis did a great job portraying being that one constant in the family, and they have a few more siblings. It's actually a pretty large family, so it's interesting to see how coming up in a poor neighborhood with very little advantage in a sport that requires even and they talk about this in the film. Tennis is a sport that not only does it require the talent, but it requires the opportunity and the means of being able to work up to being good at the sport. You need coaching, supplies, where to play. So I think a lot of those themes are definitely explored very well in the movie. The movie does focus a lot on Richard and the path that he had previously laid out, but I think it's cool to see a movie about a dad who cares so much, just a really nice positive portrayal of fatherhood, for the most part, and then even when it's not a positive way to resolve things as a family, they definitely we definitely see that Richard is not a perfect man, and sometimes he can be abrasive or but you can definitely tell the growth of the individual as the movie goes through. I mean, there's not a lot to spoil. I like biopics. Another reason because you'd never have that tension of like what ended up happening. Like we know Venus and Serena Williams went on to be some of like if not the best players in tennis. Right? I think Tony Goldwyn and John Barenthal, as their respective coaches that they play, I think they're great. Especially Barenthal really brings this high energy to the film. So yeah, I really liked it. Um, I'm sure this is an Oscar type of performance. Like if not Oscar caliber, I think it's definitely something that the studio and Will Smith's looking to submit to the Oscars, and I can definitely see that happening. Um, I am a big fan of Will Smith. You guys, if you've been following with the podcast along for a while, you will know that I'll even check out the bad ones, which there's not a lot of, but there are a few. So yeah, it was interesting. There were still moments of tension because you know that this family has to go through hardships. But like I said, I think the performances are great. Um, the movie, even though it's well paced, it's a little long. I did pause in the middle just to take a little. Like I enjoy watching movies at home like this because I can pick a good spot, pause it, take a little bit of time to reflect on what I've been watching. Um, so yeah, so I definitely recommend this movie, especially if you have HBO Max. You know, you're already paying for the service. This is one of the last movies we'll get at home, uh, and as part of the theater and home release at the same time for HBO Max. So I definitely recommend this. So let me know what you thought of the movie if you've seen it. Check it out below. I'll also have a review on my letterbox. Check that out. It's the same as Echo Spider, like my name. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this movie or not. What other Will Smith movies you recommend or at the top of your list? And I hope to see a lot of these young actors back because they I think they perform great. I learned a lot about the lives of Venus and Serena Williams, and it just makes you appreciate how hard they worked for for their place and what they've done for the sport. And even though tennis is not like my main jam, like I said, I love sports biopics, so this will definitely got me hook, line, and sinker. And I highly recommend to anyone just to check it out. So thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live, when we drop videos. We have a lot of comic reviews, movie reviews, TV recaps. Also, check out our Patreon. It's in the description. We release a lot of these videos early on there for our patrons because they make the show happen. So thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.